to expose actually 3 fake slot streamers. And I've been doing this for a while. Of course, Mr. Handpay is one of the biggest streamers that expose these guys. So I'm actually going to be reacting to his video, and I'm glad he exposed these clowns because these clowns are doing more harm than good in the slot gambling community. Okay, so we're going to look at the video and we're going to react to it, and then we're going to do our own assessment, and I'm going to show you guys what exactly occurred. What's up, mamacita? So I'm going to be reacting to Mr. Handpay's video, and then we're going to go to the perpetrators' YouTube channels, and I'm going to tell you exactly what they're doing, how they're doing it, and how they're pulling this off.
Enough is enough. The misrepresentation, the fraud in this space is getting out of control. I want you guys to realize something. I play with my own money. I can always withdraw anything that I play. It is 100% real money. I play on real machines with real return to player. Nothing is staged, ever. Obviously, I get free play from casinos. And I want you to realize, there could be a trip where I get 5,000. There could be a trip where
So if you get free play from casinos, that's very different as opposed to you not using, you know, your money. Because a lot of people like to say if you're using free play, you're not really using your money. That's actually not true, because the free play that you get is based on how much money you actually wager at the casino. So even if you're getting thousands of dollars in free play, that's earned money from your action and wagering amount.
I get 40,000, I can get 60,000, I can get more, right? But it's because of my play. And I want you to realize, a lot of those trips, I still go home down $250,000 of my own money, and it hurts. And it gets me upset. Like, I do want to win with everything I do in life, right? And losing that money to a casino, I don't care who it is, it gets me upset. But realize, it's 100% real. I am always playing with my own money. This is why I need to bring this up. Do not let some of these streamers pull the wool over your eyes. I have 3 streamers that I'm going to talk about today, and I need your help. We need to take action, because this is not going to continue. Max, Bet, Omar, Alligator Capone, and Spin Jim are the first 3 I'm going to talk about. They're playing machines.
So he just mentioned 3 very popular slot streamers that are scamming Google AdSense, scamming YouTube, scamming their fans and audience. And he's going to go into it, and I'm going to react to it. And then we're going to go to these perpetrators' channels, and I'm going to show you exactly how they're pulling this off. Please thumb up the video and share this video, because I'm barely seeing any videos exposing these slot scammers. And it's very important to expose these slot scammers and slot streamers, because they are selling you a fake dream and you know, an illusion, basically.
In demo mode in somebody's basement, and I have all of the receipts to back it up. They're clever, but I'm going to tell you, they're not clever enough with what they're doing.
They're not that clever, because the second I saw their slot videos, I already knew something was up. Why are you zooming in onto the screen and not showing the outside of the screen? And then when you hit those, you know, Dragon Ball bonuses on Dragon Link or Lightning Link, they like to zoom in on top and not even show the full machine. And if you actually pay attention to their videos, the audio in the background is looping over and over and over again, which is highly suspect.
Right. They go into a casino showing they're playing with a large sum of money. They might even print out a Tito. I'm telling you, those Titos aren't real. You can make one on your computer. You can have a machine. You can have a machine.
Thumbs up the video, ladies and gents.
It could be $1 million Tito, $100,000.
Share the video.
Don't think that's real. All right? It's a piece of paper. Then they go show themselves in front of a real machine. Honestly,
yeah, that's defrauding your audience. That's defrauding your fan base. And you make it so obvious to the point where I'm just going to fucking expose you. I don't care anymore. I'm going to expose you. Now, Storytime Slots did put down his video. And he was the first channel that I saw that made a video about this. Because, you know, I was a little suspect about MaxBet Omar and Alligator Capone and those other goons. But then, you know, they put it into perspective. I said, okay, something's a little off here. So we're going to delve deep in. Thumbs up the video, ladies and gents. So we're going to dive deep today.
Omar uses Hard Rock in Tampa often. He'll even walk in the high limit room and he'll show himself next to the machine, and then he'll sit down and start playing a machine in his basement. I promise. It's 100% true. I would not put this video up. Now I want you to realize the defense to defamation and slander is the truth. It's no different than my original video I put out.
This is no defamation and slander. I know that they sent a bunch of cease and desist letters to a bunch of YouTube channels. This is not defamation or slander. We're literally just talking about an observation that we observed. And of course, Mr. Handpay put it in a very chronological structure on how they are scamming you guys. So please pay attention, thumbs up the video, and share the video.
The whole truth and nothing but the truth. Last August, guess how many lawsuits have been filed against me? 0. Why? People are scared. People are scared of what's going to come out in discovery. People will be scared on this one. I'm going to tell you something. Omar, I dare you to send a cease and desist to me, because nothing is going to change here.
Yeah, you can try to send a cease and desist letter to me as well, SANTI Casino Quest, because I'm not taking this video down. This video is going to stay up. You fucking parasites do more damage to the community by faking your slot wins and faking your streaming wins, because people are going to see that and they think, oh, I can go to the casino and bet $2,500 per spin and win a life-changing jackpot. No, just no, okay? So stick around.
There is another streamer. There's a couple streamers that have put out some videos. Omar scared one of them to take down his video. I will not.
You're not going to scare me. You're really not going to scare me. This video is going to stay up. Because I'm looking around YouTube, I'm barely seeing any videos. The only videos I saw was like one from Stingy and one from Mr. Handpay. Everybody else, their videos got taken down. I mean, they took it down. They got like, no, you're not going to scare me. This video is going to stay up. And I'm going to expose you and your little booty bandit gang.
You will not bully me around. I know what you're doing is not real. Let's start at the beginning. Omar has an Instagram where he has 5 different videos, all right? There's one video where he's gotten $50, but it's just taking a few spins. The other videos, I just want you to watch here, okay? We're going to watch this together.
Check this out.
I just played the longest, journey to playing the Massive Street. I had to film it this way. It's really the only way to fit this ginormous street.
I want you to realize, guys.
So he's basically creating a timeline on their behavior patterns. As he mentioned, a year ago, he was spending, low limit, $5 spin, $1 spins, nothing crazy. So this is why this is irrelevant to what he's going to say.
It's 150 credits, so it's either $1.50 or $3 a spin. $12 a spin here. This one, $50. All right, so he's betting a little bit higher here, and he took a few spins. Here, he's getting super excited on a $5 bet where he has a 500.
What type of high roller gets excited on a $5 bet, $500 win? Like, come on.
Dollar minor. Here, I'm going to show you right next to him, Alligator Capone, the other guy misrepresenting what he's showing you online. And these guys are getting very excited over a $1,300 win. And you're going to love what you see here next. Let's go to video number 2. All right, guys, I want you to realize I have just some notes that I've taken here, right? I've got a whole bunch of videos. They're just in order here, and this is all I'm doing. I don't have a teleprompter or anything else. I'm not scripting anything. It's just, everything is just sort of in order for the video. But I want to talk about the second video. The second video here, it's his first video posted on YouTube. It's about 2 years ago. This is showing real casino streaming. The camera, it's moving up and down. He's playing with $100. And you can see Alligator Capone in this video as well. He's betting $4.80. $100. So guys, you're playing with $100 here, and I want you to realize you don't turn from $100
Exactly.
a stream to 100,000.
Exactly.
Nobody's doing that. They don't have the brand deals to back it up. They have nothing.
They definitely don't have the views
either.
either.
Here. This is again real slot play from one of his earliest videos.
Again, low roller, low limit.
A little bit through some stuff here. I want to show you guys something.
Low roller, low limit, nothing crazy. He's getting excited over a little $200, $300 wins, nothing crazy. So we're creating a timeline on their behavior patterns and their gambling habits. So how do you go from betting $4 per spin to $2,500, $70,000 bonus buy, $100,000 bonus buy?
You can tell this is a real casino, right? You can see everything around it. You're seeing him, you're seeing the reflections, you're seeing it all. He's got no logo over anything, hiding anything. More videos right here. You can see he's betting $1 a spin. All right, again, this is 2 years ago, a bucket spin. I'm going to tell you, all this is going to mean a lot in a little bit. I'm just sort of setting the stage for everything. He's even recording other people playing. All right, $3 bet here, and they are losing their mind over about a $40 win. Okay, see how excited they get. And I want you to see how excited they get later in this video. All right, video 4. Omar gets very excited over a $735 win.
What type of high roller is betting $5 per spin and getting excited over a $700 win? Really?
$735. He goes, this is the most ever. Okay, now is where it starts to get interesting. So Omar ends up playing at Ellis Island, and he hits a jackpot for $13,415. He gets a big check, which he shows, and he shows all the cash being counted, right? There it is, Hard Rock Omar, $13,415. First big check of his life. Showing the cash, showing everything. Now this is where it gets interesting. Buckle up. So he's showing himself in a real casino, all right? And this is where the misrepresentation starts. Okay, I want you to look at the bottom side now. You're going to see underneath where it says win.
This is consistent and congruent with almost every single video that he has.
Where he's got his Max Bet Omar logo.
Look at that.
Why?
Look at that. Look at that. You can actually go to his channel and check literally over 90% of his videos when he's playing Light and Wonder machines. He has that logo covering up the credits because clearly he's trying to cover something up. And he's always cropping the screen and zooming in onto the screen because he does not want you to see the actual slot machine.
That is covering something called a diagnostic mode, a demo mode on the machine. And you're going to see this with my little arrows down there. You're going to see this on a lot of different machines, okay?
Look at that. Look at that.
A lot of times when they get a full screen, it could be
look at that.
Up or whatever on here.
Look at that.
Red Rocket. Or
thumbs up the video, ladies and gents.
They've got like a weird angle because they don't want to show the outside of the machine, showing the whole casino.
Of course they don't want to show the whole machine because they're not playing in a real casino. They're playing at either a basement or a facility or a warehouse. They're not playing at a real casino. They're lying to their fans. They're lying to their audience. They're scamming Google AdSense. They're scamming YouTube.
And now you can see at the bottom, he had it all cut off completely right underneath. You don't see the bottom. And here's what I want to show you guys. Take a look at what the diagnostic really looks like. We're gonna add the picture in here. You guys are gonna see. You can see at the bottom it shows the percentages
you guys see that
it has paid out on the machine. It is not a real machine in a casino.
It's
you
fake.
You can see the weird aspect ratio that he's had on here, and he cuts it right below the win. And he talks about this later in another video. All right, you're gonna love this next one. Now it gets interesting. He's buying a $70,000 bonus. Okay, this is another Light and Wonder machine. I'm going to tell you, I love Light and Wonder. I work with them. I do a lot of stuff for side play. They're social casino. Look at the bottom. Right underneath the bet. Okay?
Look.
This machine is not a real casino. He makes it look like it is from the side, but I'm telling you, it's not.
This background's AI is fake.
He's got it, he's using AI. He's using some sort of...
Because he makes a valid point here. Okay? Let me go back a bit.
Machine. I'm gonna tell you, I love
a casino's not gonna have a high limit machine like that.
social casino.
and then another machine that's low limit.
Okay.
That's what's called a high limit
It's
room.
not the real casino. He makes it look like it is from the side, but
Look at that. High limit machine. He's covering the diagnosis text on the machine. And the background's fake. Because this is clearly not a high limit room. And clearly that machine in the back is a low limit machine. That's not how casinos operate. They're not going to put a machine where you're able to do a quote unquote $70,000 bonus buy on the main floor. It's going to be, and if it ever exists, which it does in some casinos, it's going to be in the high limit room. 9.9 out of 10 times is going to be in the high limit room. Okay? It's not going to be in the main floor.
I'm telling you, it's not. He's using AI, he's using some sort of editing software to get in here. But take a look, right below the 225, it says Max Bet Omar again.
Look at that.
He's covering
the diagnosis.
Diagnostic mode on here, all right? And this is where it gets real crazy, right? He's now showing all of his merch he sells. He's betting $70,000 by the bonus, and the guy's not even excited at.
You win $118,000 and I've had 5-figure jackpot wins. The entire floor is going to stop. First thing that's going to happen, machine's going to get locked up. You're going to have to wait for the slot attendant to come to pay you. You're going to have to verify your information. They're going to look at surveillance and verify if it's an actual verifiable win. Okay? A lot of people are going to make noise. You win that amount of money, you're going to naturally be excited. This dude is, oh, hey, I just won $118,000. Because it's a fake win. You're faking your slot wins.
After he wins $100-something thousand. So that's it. Does not show any hand pay. Does not show slot attendants coming up to him. Nobody ever coming up and talking to him. You would hear so much chatter around you in a casino if you're winning $100-something thousand jackpot. Believe me, I've been there. I know how exciting it gets. But I'm telling you, so all Light and Wonder machines, this is what you're seeing on here. All right, so here we go. I'm going to show you some of his other videos. When he plays Aristocrat, now look at the bottom. Nothing is going to be blurred out at all on the bottom. Aristocrat. This is another Aristocrat. This is Mummy, right? Mo Mummy, $5,000 spins. And I'm telling you, this is all blurred out on the side. I don't know where you can bet $5,000 on the floor, and then all of a sudden there's going to be a smaller machine.
Yeah, that's
it never tells you what
that's not going to happen
for a lot of this stuff. It doesn't line up. Down here too. He's not blurring anything out on the bottom.
Mind you, when you look at his Max Bet Omar's videos, he's zooming in on the actual graphics of the slot machine, not showing the exterior of the slot machine because it's a fake slot machine. He wants you to think that he's gambling on a real slot machine, when in reality, he's not. He's gambling on demo mode.
Showing you. See, he's got a space underneath it. Another Mummy machine. Everything on the bottom, you can see it. All right, now here you go. Take a look. Light and Wonder. Look at the bottom. He cut off the bottom part of the 60, but I want you to zoom in right here on the bottom, okay? Look on the bottom.
Look at that.
He did not blur out enough.
Look at that.
You can see it's diagnostic mode right there, and I want you to compare this.
Look at that.
To
you guys see that?
Screenshot right here.
You see, guys see that? He fucked up because he didn't cover the entire thing. You can see his diagnosis mode. You see that?
You can see that he did not blur everything out. It's right there. So,
yes, Rod, it's Mr. Handpay.
Great job here. Everyone can see that you're a fraud. There's no machine that has any kind of writing there otherwise.
Yeah.
There's no reason to block all this out. All right, you're gonna love this one. So,
thumbs up the video.
Old Piggy. Please playing the new Piggy game. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit, but you can see the Max Bet Omar logo on the bottom.
Look at that. Again, right, he's covering the diagnosis label using his brand.
$2,500 spend. These are all $10 credits. You're gonna
come on, nobody's winning that amount of money at a casino without making a lot of noise.
If he won $312,000, you would see the stack of cash. He would show you that.
He will definitely show you the money.
Here. Real high limit slots, real money, real results.
Who are you trying to convince? You're trying to convince yourself? Look at that. Look at his description. Real money slots. Real money slots, real high limit slots. Okay? Real high limit slots, real money, real results. Results where? Results where? Who are you trying to convince? Who are you trying to convince?
That is pure deception. So interesting thing here.
Yeah, he
Why
actually
do you
did,
have the
Rod.
photo
He's a
of the
scammer.
machine all the way zoomed out? Does that make any sense to you guys?
Why would you play a slot game and zoomed out?
It's like this big.
Zoomed in or zoomed out? Doesn't make no sense.
So simple. And then he zooms in and you see it there again.
Look at that. Again, covering the diagnosis
He's
label.
not going to get that out of his videos. And then you put it on the bottom. So you can see at the bottom of the aristocrat in the same video.
Thumbs up the video and share the video, ladies and gents. Let's bring awareness.
All right, so next guy you're going to see here, it's Alligator Capone. Okay, this is one of his buddies.
Second
He's never
scammer.
made a lot of his videos. I want you to look. Bottom right, weird, Alligator Capone.
Again,
Over
the same script.
all the
$5,000. I guarantee you they're not betting that amount because it's not real.
Covering up like, I don't know,
It's not real.
on the bottom, and you can see all.
Look at that. Again, covering the diagnosis label on the machine. Why am I barely seeing any YouTube videos exposing these clowns? We as a community need to come together and expose these scammers and fraudsters. Because people that are unsuspecting are going to see their videos and they're going to think they can replicate those wins at the casino. And guess what's going to happen? They're going to lose their asses off. You understand what I'm saying? They're going to lose their ass. You're going to lose severely if you go into a casino and try to bet like those scammers, because they're not betting real money. They're betting on hot, jacked up RTP machines because the machines are fake.
The same thing, right? All right, so you'll love this one here. He's got 100,000 in this machine. He's betting between 400 and 600.
Absolutely.
Look what just happened, guys.
Mamacita. Look at that. Look at that. Fake
You
reaction.
guys believe this? There's no noise in the background. There's no chatter. There's no nothing. And you guys can actually do a little more diving into his videos. You can dive real deep. You can look at the reflections in the videos and how people aren't turning around and like making a big deal out of anything, because he does have reflections in machines. And now they're talking about how they're going to split money, how he's going to give Omar 300,000. I'm gonna tell you, that stuff's really going on. I hope you guys are paying taxes on the money that's going back and forth.
Exactly,
That's
Mamacita.
money laundering, and
What's the point of faking it? The real ones can always
All right,
tell.
next guy. His name is Spin Jim. Smaller channel, less subscribers, but he just got in the game with them. So take a look. Oh, weird.
Same script. Look, subscribe now. Why would you have that? First of all, why would you have that label on your video when you can easily have that as a logo, as a watermark logo on your videos? Why would you have that? Like, you're clearly scamming your audience. You're scamming Google AdSense.
I thought that was 500. Look at my subscribe now over the diagnostic mode. The same thing we're seeing over
Look at that. Over and over again. Over and over again. It's a consistent pattern between those three channels.
Over it? Because it's not real.
Over and over again.
You can see everything underneath.
Look at that.
Have it cut off because there's no diagnostic mode on there. And as far as I know, it is not okay to own Dragon Link. Dragon Links are machines that are leased. You are not supposed to have the software for this. You're not supposed to own that at home. They're not for home use. Another video.
Look at that.
Subscribe now.
Again.
For the dollar. The win amount. On the bottom
Again.
right. More from light.
Yo.
Weird, isn't it, guys? It's
Look at that.
one thing after another. I mean, this is all I got to show you. I can dive in so much deeper and show you guys so much more. But again, this is Spin Jim. Subscribe now. $200 a spin. He's got 20,000 in the machine.
Fake money.
Right, and then now he goes to Konami, and he doesn't have anything.
Fake money, fake views, fake results.
Isn't that interesting? In the same video, more Spin Jim on the bottom. Dragon Link not covering anything up. There's no subscribe now on the bottom.
Yup.
Now it's on the top.
You don't need to put graphics on that video unless if you're trying to hide something.
He's writing $2,400 a spin on Ultimate Firelink. Triple Nova, and look, he has the bottom of that amount cut off.
Look, again, cropped. Why is your video so cropped? Because you're trying to hide something. That's why. You're trying to hide something. You're trying to hide the diagnosis label. That's why.
Not real. And I've never seen Triple Nova where you can bet this much. I haven't even seen anyone play it online that I...
Thumbs up the video, ladies and gents. Share the video.
This video, okay? It's going to be one of his most recent. You're going to see... He's cutting out the logo on the bottom, but he's not here, okay?
Hey, let's do this.
Oh, let's do it.
This does a $300 minimum bet, $5 GR. What is this? I think this may be an $1,800.
He knows what it is. So he's got it all cut out.
You don't got the balls to bet that high. That's why you gotta fake his views. Gotta fake his gambling.
Comment the other day, they were like, he put his logo over the demo mode or whatever. Because we do such high bets. Some people sometimes make up their own assumptions. You know, the casino gives us money.
What a fucking gaslighter. Look how cropped that video is. Are you really trying to lie and gaslight to your audience?
To play, guys. I've been to almost every casino in Vegas, every casino in Florida. I've gotten free play, yeah, based off of the money we put, but I've never been like one of those creators where they're like, you know, hey, we're gonna give you $100,000 today. I mean, you know, we take loans out. I've shown us taking loans out.
Nobody is going to give you a gambling loan unless you're dealing with like a private loan shark. Nobody's going to give you a gambling loan. You go to a bank or you go into a business or whatever, even a private money lender, they don't like that shit. You ask them, yo, can I get a loan to gamble? They're going to tell you no because it's high risk. So he's clearly lying. If he is getting a casino market, which we don't even believe that he is, like Mr. Handpay is about to say, then clearly he's scamming his audience.
We use our own money to play. If we end up losing,
No, you don't.
we write it off on our taxes as a loss.
No, you don't.
So yeah, there's this, you know, logo at the bottom that I kind of hate seeing on some of these machines. So that's why sometimes we'll, you know, bring the footage like up or down a little bit. Just kind of annoying. Come on, tomorrow.
He's full of crap.
Yep.
I'm just telling you guys. So this is more deception and fraud that the FTC is going to love, and we're going to talk about this in a second. So what I want to show you guys here, if you guys go down a little bit, you go into the description, I want to show you his video.
Look.
Real high limit slots, real money, real results. So that's on his video 2 videos ago, right? If you look at his most recent video after he's had some people expose him, look, he takes that off.
Yup.
But
He
he doesn't
removed
cover
it.
his tracks. He's not smart enough to do that and go.
Definitely not smart
You know,
enough.
We have a ton of screenshots showing that he's done this. Real high limit slots, real money, real results. All a lie. Again, you guys can see here, real high limit slots, real money, real results. In virtually every single video. It is pure deceptions. It is pure deception. It is a lie. You guys can see it in all these videos for yourself. Hey guys, I want to talk about something else he just said there. He says he takes loans out. There's nobody in the history of slots or high limit gambling that says, oh, I went and took a loan out from the casino today. You took a marker.
Yeah,
That's what you took
a
out.
casino
So
marker.
I don't even believe that he's doing that. Honestly, I mean, I'm not going to get into it. I mean, some of the pictures, some of the money that he shows could be prop money. You could put $100 on top of a bunch of prop money. So again, don't always believe what you see. All right, now is where we get into the fun part, the action part from you. I'm in chat.
So he's actually gonna show you guys how to report his channel, and I would appreciate you guys actually report his channel and report him to the FTC, because people like him are parasites. Not only are they scamming YouTube, Google AdSense, scamming the community, defrauding his audience and his fan base and the community, he's also breaking Federal Trade Commission laws by misleading his audience and fan base, and of course being extremely deceptive just for the dollar. You understand what I'm saying? There's going to be people that's going to watch his videos, that has watched his videos in the past and probably thought, hey, wow, this guy's winning a lot of money betting high amounts. Let me go to the casino and try that. But in reality, he's not betting high amounts of money. He's not betting at the casinos. He's not doing anything. You feel me? He's not doing anything, any real gambling. He's faking his gambling experiences. He's faking his gambling experiences for the views. He's a fucking scammer.
The FTC is the Federal Trade Commission. Will the FTC go after a slot streak?
So I want you guys, he's going to give you guys instructions on how to report his channel to the FTC. I want you guys to follow his instructions and report their channels to the FTC. And report their channels to YouTube AdSense.
Who who is playing on slot machines, which are in his basement, but using the disclaimer that he is playing with real money. He is playing them on demo mode. He is playing Light and Wonder in Aristocrat games. Let's see what ChatGPT tells us to do. So I want you to look. Potentially, yes, the key issue isn't simply that the machines are in a basement or that they're in demo mode. It's whether viewers are being deceived.
The key issue is that viewers are being deceived. The key issue is that he is faking his views, faking his gambling experience, faking his gambling streams in order to make money from Google AdSense and giving a false reality of casino gambling. Because I guarantee you, if you go into the casino and even try to replicate what they're doing on those fake machines, playing at demo level, with the RTP set at its highest option available, you're going to lose your life to the casinos. You're going to lose every single dollar that you have to the casinos because it's not a real gambling experience that he's displaying.
In a way that affects their decisions. If the streamer's playing Light Wonder, if the streamer is playing actual Light Wonder Aristocrat cabinets in demo mode where no real money is being wagered, representing or implying that the play is with real money, which he is, showing wins as though they were genuine gambling outcomes, and using the content to build an audience, sell sponsorships, or drive viewers to casinos or gambling products, then there are several legal issues that could arise. The FTC is primarily concerned with deceptive or unfair acts or practices. If a reasonable viewer would believe the streamer is risking real money, when that isn't true, the FTC could view that as deceptive representation if it's material to the audience. So other entities that could also become involved: State Attorney General, state gaming regulators, Light and Wonder or Aristocrat. All right, a disclaimer alone would not solve the problem. The FTC generally looks at the overall net impression of the content. If the streamer repeatedly says or strongly implies, "I'm betting real money," but only disclosure is vague.
He clearly said real money, real results, real gambling on his descriptions. Of course, we have a ton of screenshots showing that. So I want you guys to follow Mr. Handpay's instructions on reporting him to the FTC and his other two goons.
Very contradictory or otherwise ineffective. The disclaimer may not even prevent the content from being considered deceptive, which he's so far over the line that I'm not even concerned about that. Has he ever said the machine is in demo mode, no money's being wagered, the outcomes are not representative of live gambling? Then the risk would be much lower. But I'm telling you, what he's doing here is very, very deceptive. So, if you're referring to a specific streamer, I can discuss how the particular setup compares to these principles without speculating whether they violate the law. I'm like, how do we report to the FTC and state attorneys general? So if you believe a streamer is intentionally misleading viewers by portraying demo mode slot play as real money gambling, you can submit complaints to the appropriate agencies. Whether they investigate depends on...
Do me a favor, follow his instructions. He's about to give you guys instructions on how to report his channel to the FTC. We need to deplatform him. We need to deplatform them. Okay? They're doing a lot of damage, a lot of mental damage to the community, because like I said, unsuspecting people are going to watch their videos and they're going to think it's real and they're going to try to replicate that, and the complete opposite is going to occur. They're going to lose their asses off to the casinos. Okay? So follow Mr. Handpay's instructions and go report their channels to the FTC, and also report their channels to YouTube as well for deceptive, misleading content.
The evidence, the scale of the conduct, and whether it appears to violate consumer protection laws. So here are the avenues. FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, you're going to submit a consumer complaint through the FTC's official reporting portal. include all of this information, the streamer's name and channel, link to the videos and live streams, dates and timestamps where they claim or imply the play is real. You can just show this video too, so they can use this. All the information's there. Whether you believe the play is actually in demo mode, and the evidence the cabinets are configured for a demonstration play. Any screenshots or recording, again, just include this. The State Attorney General.
Yeah, send them this video. You can send them this live stream too, and you can send them Mr. Handpay's video as well. I don't care. Nobody's gonna take this video down. They're gonna get exposed, and they're gonna stay exposed. And we want them deplatformed, because they probably cause a lot of gambling addictions, influencing people to bet super high amounts of money. And those people probably lost their asses off. I guarantee you that's exactly what occurred.
File a complaint with the Attorney General in the state where the streamer is located. He's located in Florida. So I'm telling you that. He lives in Florida. Omar. If you're unsure, you can also file with your own state attorneys general. The National Association of Attorney General has a directory right here. Or the state gaming regulators in Florida. I'm going to tell you, Hard Rock's not going to like this.
Yeah, Hard Rock is one of those companies where you do any little shit, they're going to ban you. You feel me? They're just strictly going to ban you. You're going to get a lifetime ban. They're definitely not going to like that. You're using Hard Rock to promote your scam and defraud YouTube. They definitely not going to like that.
Them aware of what is going on. All right, so we're at the FTC.gov. We're going to file a claim, and it says sweepstakes, prize, or lottery. That is not what we're going to file here, okay? You're going to go to something else. So you're going to describe what happened here. You're going to put all of the information for the report details, and this is how you're going to get these people shut down. Just like this.
Follow the instructions.
People are going to ask me, why are you doing this, Jason? And I'm going to tell you why. There are real streamers that are risking real money every single day that they don't deserve to have their content watered down.
And you know, people are going to ask me why I'm doing this. First and foremost, you know, as a professional gambler, as a VIP gambler, as a high limit pro gambler, I've gone through so much shit throughout the years with these casinos in the gambling industry, you know, getting banned, getting suspended, offers being cut off, being accused of so many things and things of that nature, that when I see somebody documenting their gambling experiences, but it's fake because they have a underlying reason and purpose in order to scam the viewers and give viewers a false perception and reality of this lifestyle, you're doing more harm than good to the community. You're doing more harm than good to society as a whole. There's people that they have nothing but the desire to succeed and actually win life-changing money. You understand what I'm saying? That they have nothing going for themselves, that all they can do is gamble. All they can do is hold on to hope, hold on to a dream, and have that life-changing dream jackpot. You understand what I'm saying? So when you're influencing people to go gamble, go bet ridiculous amounts of money when you're not even doing it yourself, yeah, you're a fucking scammer. I'm gonna fucking call you out. I have an entire playlist of blacklisted casinos. Whether you're a gambler, a streamer, or a casino, you're not immune. You do unethical bullshit, I'm calling you out. I'm gonna put attention where the intention belongs. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I'm doing this, because these casinos and these fake streamers, they need to be held accountable for the shit that they're doing.
Content like this that is not real and deceptive. And it's no different than a video I did in the past. We'll talk about that in a second. But I want you to realize MaxBet Omar had an attorney out of California, send a cease and desist to a smaller creator that put a video out.
Go ahead, send the cease and desist letter. Go ahead, send it to me. Watch what happens. Nothing's going to fucking happen. You know why? Because I'm not taking this video down. I'm noticing a lot of creators, they willingly took their videos down when they started exposing MaxBet Omar and the other two, tax fraud, fucking alligator Capone, whatever his name is, tax Capone, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Or tax Jim, scam Jim, whatever. I'm not taking this video down. This video is gonna stay up.
putting him on blast. I would not have taken the video down. He did. And I want to make something very clear. Omar, your empty threats will do.
Oh, and I do got lawyer money too, so let's go bang for bang. Go ahead. Try to take this video down. Watch what happens.
Nothing with me. Your attorney does not scare me. It's no different than last summer when I put the video, the whole truth and nothing but the truth out. We're going to pin that in this video. You guys can take a look at what I did last time. That got on just YouTube about 600,000 views on my single channel. We are 11 months after that video, and guess how many letters from attorneys or lawsuits have been filed against me? 0. Why? Because I cover my bases and I only report the truth. Again, I said at the beginning of this video, the defense to defamation and slander is the absolute truth. And that is all I spit on this channel. I'm going to tell you, it would be totally different. And the same thing ChatGPT said. It would be totally different if they were disclosing what they're doing, but they're not. They're very clear with their deceptive practices. What should you do? Contact the FTC and any deceptive practices that you're seeing in the gambling space. Contact the Attorney General in the space, in the state that they live.
Follow his instructions and actually report them to the FTC in Florida. You understand what I'm saying? And you can report them to YouTube as well for misleading and deceptive business practices.
The most important thing is do not give these channels watch time. That is how they make money. That's how you're fueling the fire. And again, if I were to buy these machines, put them in my basement, garage, whatever, and I would tell you that I'm playing with fake machines, that's totally different. We're going to have another.
But they're not doing that.
Where do you buy these machines? There's a company out of Ohio that I'm going to disclose all of my communication with them and the way that they treated me, because they don't want to get involved in this stuff, but they definitely are. So my biggest problem is that people think they can recreate these wins with the inflated RTP. They're setting these at the highest return to player, and they're going to try to do it themselves from home. And this is where I got into all the issues.
Not only that, when you play a slot, even an online slot in demo mode, it's set to the highest RTP. When you start playing an online slot, for example, with actual currency and money, the RTP is actually not set to its highest because now you're using real money. So what a lot of these casinos like to do is, they like to set the RTP extremely high when you're playing in demo mode to give you the illusion that you're able to win as much when you're playing actual real money in the machine. You understand what I'm saying? So he's gonna start discussing about why he did this video and his problem. And I have the same issue. He has the same issue. Storytime Slots also has the same issue. We don't like it when somebody's influencing their fans to do crazy shit and they're faking their experiences because it's going to cause you a lot of financial damage. You understand what I'm saying? I gamble with real money. I'm at real casinos. I'm a real VIP high roller. Max Bet or Omar or Alligator Capone, Spin Jim, whatever the hell his name is, that nobody knows about, nobody cares about, even though he's part of this little trio scam. They're fake and they're fraudsters. You understand what I'm saying? They're not using real money. They're not at real casinos. They're not documenting their real gambling experiences. And they're influencing their fans to go to the casino and bet crazy amounts of money. And if you do that, guess what? You're going to lose. You are going to lose a ton of money.
With the sweeps, and why I refuse to play with fake money online that I cannot withdraw. It's the same thing here. You guys take all of your hard-earned money and you try to put it in these machines and you try to replicate these wins, and you won't. You're going to lose every dollar you have. Trust me. That's why the FTC is here. They are here to protect you against people like Omar, Alligator Capone, and Spin Jim. At the end of the day, I say this all the time, do what's right. Be better. Do not allow yourself to be fooled.
So I want to thank Mr. Handpay for making this video. I want to thank Storytime Slots too, because it was the first video that I saw. I'm barely seeing any videos on this situation. I think more content creators, more slot streamers, gambling influencers, or even news channel should cover the story and should bring attention to the story, should bring more attention to the story. because this is a very dangerous game that they're playing. This is very dangerous what they're doing. They're influencing their fans to go gamble real money while they're not gambling real money. They're gambling fake money on demo mode, on diagnosis mode, on their rented leased machines, giving the impression and illusion that you can win the same amount of money that they're winning. That's just straight up corrupted. That's just straight up corruption. You're influencing people to go gamble crazy amounts of money. And when they go do that, guess what happens? You understand what I'm saying? Because most people don't have a big bankroll to support crazy amounts of spins, crazy amounts of volatility when it comes to these high volatile slots like Dragon Link, Dragon Cash, Lightning Link, Lightning Cash, Buffalo Link. You know what I'm saying? Ultimate Fire Link. Those machines, you could pump thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars if you're doing high limit bets like that. If you're going to watch these Max Bet Omar videos and think you're going to do that, first of all, they're not even gambling with real money. They're gambling with fake money. So we need to expose them. Thumbs up the video, share the video, and bring attention to this situation, because they're doing more damage to the community than actually helping the community.
By these fools. And let me know what you guys think of this video. Do you want to see the next video? Do you want me to expose the people that are selling these machines? I tried to buy them for my house legally, and they didn't like what I was doing with this video, because I'm honest with everybody, and I'm going to expose it all. And they threatened.
Listen, all I'm saying is this. Do not pretend like you're gambling real money at a real casino, giving the illusion that you're gambling real money at a real casino, when in reality you're not. You're just scamming YouTube for YouTube AdSense. You're scamming your fans because you want gambling views. Gambling has one of the highest CPMs. I believe they pay about 15 bucks for every 1,000 views. So you already know. These guys are faking their jackpot wins, faking their slot wins, all of that, because they want that YouTube check. Okay? So I'm happy that Mr. HANDPAY exposed them. I'm happy that Storytime Slots, because he was actually the first video that I saw. Even though he took the video down, he uploaded another video stating why he took the video down. And I understand why he took it down. You understand what I'm saying? But guess what? I'm not taking this shit down. You can send your stupid lawyers to me. I don't give a fuck. I'm not taking this video down. This video is going to stay up, because I'm going to expose these fucking clowns. These clowns are fueling the gambling epidemic, fueling America's crisis when it comes to casino gambling, by faking their wins, faking their experiences, and faking their gambling sessions to the world. And guess what? You just been exposed. So fuck you. Go to hell. I don't give a shit. This video is not going to be taken down. This video will stay up. Okay? Share the video. Thumbs up the video. And of course, ladies and gents, I will be back.